and gentlemen, the pleb is back. In this report, we got to talk about Mark Carney and President Trump's meeting yesterday in Washington, D.C. that's going viral all over the internet because Trump decided to start bashing the trans agenda in front of Mark Carney without realizing that Mark Carney has a trans kid. You won't want to miss this report. Stick around. Welcome to your Tuesday report. It is good to be back. And before we start this report, just double check if you're still subscribed to my channel. Many of you are still complaining you got unsubscribed from the Pleb Reporter, so double check and let's start the report. And quickly, before we start this report, I just want to apologize for my squinty eyes in this video because I just got some new lighting and it is literally blinding me here in my studio. So you can now call me the Asian reporter instead of the Pleb Reporter for today. I'm still getting used to these lights. Tonight's report starts in Washington, D.C. with President Trump greeting Mark Carney, and the weirdest thing happens where Mark Carney tells Trump that he wore a special outfit for him.
Isn't that pretty fancy entrance? It's amazing. I would just say amazing. More red for you.
What did he? I wore red for you.
It's amazing. More red for you. President Trump, sir, your message to Israel on the second anniversary of the Hamas attack. Thank you very much, everybody.
Interesting. Did you guys also notice in this video how much taller Trump is than Mark Carney? It is crazy how much of a bigger man he is than him. I think Mark Carney's in at around 5'5" and Trump's around 6'4", and quite frankly, it really shows in this video. So that was the formal greeting video between President Trump and Mark Carney, but the memers on the internet saw it a different way. Look how obedient he looks with the grin on his way in. Play that one more time. This is oh yeah. This is more like it, okay? This is more like it. So yes, folks, the leader of Canada went to visit the leader of the free world and told President Trump, "I wore my cutest outfit for you." Does that sound like strength? But the story gets actually even funnier here because President Trump and Mark Carney sat down to discuss the issues, and President Trump goes on a rant against wokeness and the transgender agenda without realizing that Mark Carney has a trans child. This is absolutely priceless.
We also have great policy. We have strong borders. We have no men and women's sports. Basic things. We're not going to take your child away and change the sex of your child.
Oh my God. Okay, we'll finish this rant here, but just look at Carney's face. We're going to come back on this.
Going to do things like that. What they're doing to the country is so incredible. And they got away with it with all their woke crap, and now it's stopped. And we have a country that's based on common sense and strength and intelligence. I mean, we have the United States of America, and I say it all the time. Other leaders have told me this. Mark hasn't yet, but I think he would. A year ago, we were a dead country, and now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. Maybe Canada. I'll give Canada, but because I do like. We also.
Okay. Let's play this back here. Look at Mark Carney's face here when Trump starts bringing up the transgender issue and the woke agenda. His face actually says it all here. We're going to zoom in on him.
We're not going to take your child away and change the sex of your child.
Okay, zoom in here.
And change the sex of your child. We're not going to do things like that. What they're doing to the country is so incredible. And they got away with it with all their woke crap, and now it's stopped.
So yes, folks, President Trump just hit all over Mark Carney's political beliefs right in front of his face. Absolutely perfect. Mwah. Look at Mark Carney's face. It is just so perfect. But let's move on to the next clip here. In our next clip of the night, I got to show you guys this one here because Mark Carney called President Trump a transformative president, and the left absolutely lost their minds over that compliment. Let's watch the clip.
Mark, it's an honor to have you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. If I may, you kindly hosted me and some of my colleagues a few months ago, and I said at the time, you are a transformative president. And since...
Okay, keep a note of those words. You are a transformative president. The left did not like this. They did not like this.
Are a transformative president. And since then, the transformation in the economy, unprecedented commitments of NATO partners to defense spending, peace from India, Pakistan through to Azerbaijan, Armenia, disabling Iran as a force of terror, and now, and I'm running out of time, but this is many respects the most important.
The merger of Canada and the United States.
I'm only kidding. That wasn't where I was going. On this.
Okay. Now, oddly enough, it was not Trump saying that we should merge Canada and the United States that made the left melt down over this clip. Shockingly, it was the fact that Mark Carney called Trump a transformational president, and the left is trying to spin it like Mark Carney was subtly insulting Trump. Our first comment comes from Tracy, who writes, "Transformative is the most neutral way to describe that man and still be pleasant." Actually writes, "He was not complimenting him. You're felon, and it appears you are not in the same league as Carney. He's a master negotiator." This person writes, "He didn't say it was a good transformation." White Claw writes, "You don't understand Canadian shit talk then. He is insulting him." Civics writes, he might mean transformative, not in a good way. Or how about this comment from Henry saying, transformative, but not in a good way. The left are not handling this clip very well. So yes, folks, yesterday was an absolute glaze fest from Mark Carney all over President Trump's ego. And the left are having a hard time coping with this because Mark Carney went from elbows up to clearly ass up. And the worldwide media is reporting yesterday's events as they actually happened, where Mark Carney sucked up to President Trump. It was an absolute glaze fest. Every other media in the world are telling the truth, except for ours. Over in Canada, our leftist media are seething so hard over this meeting, trying to spin it, that they put out this article here on CTV saying, "Lot of confidence. Body language expert analyzes Carney's shift in Trump meetings." Yes, the cope is absolutely astronomical. So yes, folks, that was the meeting yesterday between President Trump and Mark Carney. And I don't know what's more cringe, the left's meltdown over Mark Carney glazing Trump, or Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow putting out this video yesterday. Can't even say this straight. She put out this video yesterday here in support of the Toronto Blue Jays. Sorry, I can't even get through this. That's so cringe. I had to share it on today's show.
Hey, Toronto, we want it all. Hey, Toronto, we want it all. Hey, Toronto, we want it all.
So funny. Oh, yes. Leftist politicians in Canada just can't help themselves but being absolutely cringe.
Hey, Toronto, we want it all.
With that said, let's go Blue Jays. I'm rooting for the Jays. Let's go all the way. And before I wrap this episode today, I just wanted to say this. Yesterday, I was in Ottawa for the sentencing of Chris Barber and Tamara Leach, and I got to walking around Ottawa, and the craziest thing happened yesterday because MPs, conservative MPs, are now asking me for selfies. It's not only you guys, the subscribers. Conservative MPs are stopping me on the street for pictures now. Now, I don't want to name the MPs who asked me for pictures. I don't want to blow up their spot. But one MP posted our picture together, and I told him yesterday, Bob, if you post this, Rachel Gilmore's going to lose her bloody mind. And guess what? He posted our selfie together on his X account saying, it was nice to meet me. And I told Mr. Sunshine last night, I said, watch, Rachel Gilmore's going to melt down over this picture. And of course she had a meltdown over this picture. It was entirely predictable. And I told Bob Zimmer, if you post this, the left's going to melt down. And kudos to Bob Zimmer because he told me he doesn't give a flying F. Let the left melt. It's absolutely wild that not only are you guys, my subscribers, fans of me, but apparently the politicians are fans of me as well, asking for pictures. And kudos to Bob for having the balls to post that. And I'll say one more thing. A couple of members of parliament invited me to the House of Commons to come for a formal visit, take pictures on the floor, all of that stuff. Now, if I go, I think it's going to create a media circus, but I'll leave it to you guys. Should I accept their invite from the Conservative MPs to go visit the House of Commons? Do you think, is this something I should do? I'll let you guys pick. Tell me in the comments down below. All right, folks, that is it for today's report. I want you to tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of that Trump and Carney meeting? Who won that exchange? Are you guys surprised there was no deal? Did Mark Carney look confident and strong like CTV said? I want to hear your comments down below. Also, if you guys enjoyed today's report, make sure to like, share, subscribe to my channel. My name is The Pleb, and I'll be back at the next report. Peace.
We have strong borders. We have no men and women sports. Basic things. We're not going to take your child away and change the sex of your child. We're not going to do things like that. What they're doing to the country is so incredible. And they got away with it with all their woke crap, and now it's stopped. And we have a country that's based on common sense and strength